Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And we're here for the very, very first interactive of 2021. And already 2021 rolls off the tongue so much easier than 2020. And I'm really delighted about that. So the first card that I pulled was a good card. Open up. We'll just have to see what it stands for. And let's see. So the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Hi. The Three of Wands is all about taking responsibility for your own situation, being the one in charge. And it is also about making money. So this year already, the first card indicates that money should be an easier way of making money. And not that money will be easier to come by. But you have to do it by being responsible for yourself. Very interesting card. And it has been over the centuries. You'll find that the people who are responsible for themselves are the ones that do best in life. And what covers this, very interesting, is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant in my book, my deck of cards, is the healing card. It's about self-knowledge. So we're covered by self-knowledge. So for this year and for this week, self-knowledge is a very important healing modality. We're going to spend time there healing already. I mean, 2021 is already a form of healing from what we have just moved through. And what we've just moved through has been a very difficult time. There's no two ways about it. Was it a bad time? We will look back on it and we will believe that it was a really very positive and very special time where we had to release a lot of old negative energy. So no, it was not a bad energy. It was not but it was difficult. It was very hard. It was heartbreaking. So Queen of Cups. So what's behind us? What's bringing us into this week? What's the balance of this week? It's based on intuition, emotional female intuition, which is a stronger form of intuition than the masculine form. And that's not to say that it's not as valuable or it's more valuable even. It's just different because the male energy is to go looking for understanding from a psychic perspective. The female, though, is more powerful in that it comes to you, and because it comes to you, it has a chance of being more reliable. But it's also comes from the emotions. But it can't come from the emotions unless we are healing or have healed. And what's below us, which is very good, and it indicates it's the Seven of Pentacles. And yesterday was 2020. So the Seven of Pentacles, at the end of the year, was very positive for us. We reaping the effort we put into 2020. We were reaping, and that's the energy that is based on. What did we come out of it with? The Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, and I've been reading this card the same way for many years. The Five of Swords is we have gone through the worst of the storm, and it's basically coming to an end. We have the tools, so we know how to learn how to deal with many more situations than we did. We have learned to balance the energy. And when you ride a raft or on any kind of a boat, on any kind of water, you find that your knees move differently than when you're on land. You have learned to balance. What covers it too, and I'm going to read this with what's just in front, is the Three of Swords. We're not finished. The energy is still, it is still being, the energy is still, sorry, lots of distractions right now. Give me a second to catch my energy back in. Three of Swords is all about things have been rough. Business, this is a card of business, but basically it's a card of having to deal with the situation on hand. And it's not necessarily been the best situation on hand. It is not the end of the world situation, but it is a situation where there is discomfort. And it is also learning to be self-reliant. So there is that tendency this week to need to look on our self-reliance. That doesn't mean you don't ask for advice. Doesn't mean you don't say, hey, can you help me? It means that you do it from a place of, I need this help because I recognize I cannot do it myself. Or I'm asking your opinion. I'm only asking your opinion. I will make my decision myself. Okay, and what's coming up in front of us? We are doing healing this week. So we're getting the Emperor. And the Emperor, and I'm going to look and see, the Emperor without his goddess is rigid and unbending. The chances are this is the Emperor that is rigid and unbending. It's the dominant father figure that we're dealing with, that we're healing from. And fathers can be very positive. I'm not saying that. I'm talking specifically about the dominant, you do it my way, I don't care what other people think energy. And but the thing is, and I'm going to read this in this as it coming in front to on top too, is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, it specifically says, I know there's a way out of this energy. I just haven't found it yet. So take your time. Don't rush through that energy, because it's a given that you're going to clear that energy, because you know there's a way out there, and there is. Because the next card is the Strength card. And the Strength card is about leaving behind the old negative energy. And it's not necessarily that it's negative, but I think in this case, it has devolved into a sense of negativity. So you're leaving the old energy behind and rising above it. And what will that bring you? It will bring you to the Ace of Cups, which is a brand new form of happiness, a brand new form of delight or joy. And again, we get another major arcana. We will start to bring in fresh energy. And this seems to be, this week seems to demonstrate how the year is going to go. So we're bringing in fresh energy. We're moving back all that which is no longer necessary. We're going to be heard. Our voices are going to be heard this week. And again, lots of major arcanas, but we've been getting major arcana through ever. Is he okay, huh?
Throwing up, no big.
Okay, Tolly's our boy dog's got a tummy ache, but he's really got a sensitive tummy. So the Moon card. The Moon card is about delving into our subconscious. But in this case, I think it's reaping the rewards of of having delved into the subconscious and giving us the wisdom that goes with it. Because the next card is the Four of Wands, and if we're talking to a man and a woman, I would say you're getting married. This is not what this means. This means things are coming together in a very positive way, which will bring the Princess of Wands, which is joy and happiness. And it is time to believe in magic. We want to believe in magic. And if anybody follows astrology or follows the energy, you know that the female Christed energy is coming back into the world in a very powerful way, so that there will be an equality this year. And the goddess energy is coming in. and she will give us she will give us the female energy, so that the rigid energy will be transformed into a gentler, balanced energy, because they have the male energy, the yin, the yang energy, and things will come together in a very, very good way. And I can't, I'm going to keep on reading until Elle can get back to read the questions. So part of what's going to happen for the year, not for this week, is that we will be protecting some of our own energy from other places. But it seems to be, it doesn't seem to be that down and the up and the down that we had in 2020. It's more of a roller coaster ride, because the next card is the Princess of Pentacles, which is surrounding ourselves by joy and beauty. And then the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is we have so much support. And a lot of things are going to be transmuted this year into something new and bright and fresh. And the last card is the World card. And the important thing about the World card, is that the world supports us. And because we have evolved and are evolving, we are going to start supporting the world. And just a little bit of energy there. It's not about the Green Deal. The new Green Deal that the governments are talking about, if you look at it very deeply, they're not the energy that actually supports the world. Supporting the world would be, we're really smart. People, as a general rule, really smart. We're really inventive. We can go out and we can make it so that mining does not hurt the ground. We're capable of doing that. We can take it so that oil or gas does not pollute the air. We're capable of fixing things that way, so that we don't have to get rid of the old and all the old things to become new in this world. Would it be wise to have more green energy? Yes, I believe it does. But a lot of that green energy relies on the old energy, which people don't tell you. For instance, the wind turbines, they take a special kind of energy, of not chemical, but something that has to be mined. So yes, we can do that, but we're still going to have to mine. We're still going to have to do A and B, C, and D. But so if we can combine them and use our smarts to make it cleaner, everything can be made cleaner. We don't have to have bottles that pollute. We can make bottles out of hemp that naturally disintegrate back into the soil. We can do a lot of cool things. We don't have to follow the old plastic is what we use. We don't have to do that. We can take the plastic and make it out of different substances. So this is what I'm asking people to do. I'm asking you to look inside and feel what's right, and feel whether or not you want to whether it feels right to follow your heart, and that's most important. You follow your heart. And so the last card is really important. It's to rebuild. But how do you rebuild? We rebuild from our own inner strength, or we rebuild from outside of ourselves. We're being asked to be responsible for us. We're being asked to not give away our power this year. 2021 is maintaining our power and going within. And with having said that, I didn't go over that long. Is everything okay now?
I think so. He might just throw up some more.
He's upstairs. Jen can look after it.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she will. Anyhow, thank you for listening to me babble along while my puppy decided he was going to be sick. He hasn't done that for quite a while. So, what's the first question?
Cassie Sue says, hello, ladies.
Hi, Cassie. Is that the first one?
Yeah. Mama B asks, hello, do you see me moving in with Michael anytime this year?
Anytime this year. Sometime in there's a very strong potential that you will. I wouldn't hold my breath on it. I don't feel that it's necessarily soon. It could be quite late in the year. So in the meantime, find where be comfortable where you are. Make your life good where you are. Okay, and good luck with that, Mama B. So, Mama
Spirit Feather asks,
hi, Spirit.
Hi, ladies. How are you both feeling today?
Well, a little worried about Dolly, but other than that, great.
A little nauseous.
Yeah.
Picking up throat is not fun.
Yeah. Everybody who's been on here has probably had to pick it up, and you know how that makes you feel. I'm so glad it was my daughter.
Next time will be you.
Not if I'm on here, it won't.
Yasmin Fox says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Jenny Jones, why you jump on me, YouTube? Stop it. Jenny Jones says, hey, ladies. Spirit Feather asks, just wondering how Lewis is feeling now after my response to his email. I tried to give him the closure he was seeking.
Was not what he was looking for. He was hoping that things could be rekindled. But I think you both of you know in your hearts that was not possible. He still would like more, even with it's just a friendship, because he recognized in you a soul that's worth keeping in his life. But that is a decision. Okay, good luck with that one.
Beautiful Aries says hello.
Hi.
Greek Maria 33 says Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Greek Maria.
Shanu asks, hello, may I have a message from Spirit Guides, please?
I don't recognize the name. Is it new?
We've had it. She's been on a couple of times, Shanu.
Okay. It's a nice name. I like it.
She was with us last year.
Really?
Yes. You know, so long ago.
So, this is what they're showing me. Good luck. Is a whirlwind. And it's like you're being pulled into this whirlwind. And every once in a while, I can see an arm or a foot come out. But it doesn't feel bad. It feels fast. But it feels like things are going to be so fast for you that every once in a while you'll simply jump out of it and go, okay, I got to breathe for a few minutes. But it looks like you're happy doing it. There looks like a lot of joie de vivre coming out. So yeah, go for it. Enjoy it. I would say your life is speeding up and it's going to be fun. I'm glad it's you.
Joe Fermino asks, hello, darling. Any messages from my guides towards 2021? Thank you.
So basically what I'm getting for you is it's to allow things to happen. Don't try to force things into a design. So when things move differently than you expect, if they don't easily go back in, follow and see where it leads you. It might lead you to something far more exciting and better than you anticipate. It seems better, huh?
Yeah, the gravel must have kicked in finally.
Over Sita.
Yasmin Fox asks, what is the message from my angels to me?
Jasmine?
Yeah, Yasmin.
Okay, again, they give me an image, and they've got the guides of their arms in the air, like they're going, yes! And I think part of that is you survived 2020, and part of it is you have grown so much that they're really excited. And part of it is things are going to start changing for you in a very strong way. I believe 2021 is a year in motion, and I believe it's a year in motion for most people. I can only suggest that it's a good year. It's a general rule. It's a good year. More money comes. Money's more easier to come by this year, but there's work to be done, and there is a lot of work to be done. And it's not just, it's everybody. This is for everybody, not just for one person. Can you do another?
Yeah. Amber R asks, why did M call me once? I missed the call, and he never tried to call back.
M?
M.
He was expecting you to call back to him, maybe? Or M was expecting a call back. And because he knows that you know that the person that M called. And if you want to talk to M, I believe you're going to have to reach out as well. And don't forget, calls go two ways. You can sit and wait, or you can reach out. And I think he's a bit of a fatalist. If it doesn't answer, then it's not meant to be. So you can make it a meant to be, or you can make it not a meant to be. So go for it.
Shanu says, Happy New Year and happy to see you.
Happy New Year.
Seven Ocean Skies asks, hey, any messages from my guides?
So you're going to be working in the energy quite a bit. You're going to be working. So the image they gave me, you were in water and slogging through the water. Not unhappy. There seems to be a strength there that and kind of a joy. And I think because your name is Seven Oceans, I saw an ocean. You are moving through the ocean. It's harder to walk through water than it is on land. You're doing well. You're walking through the water with no apparent discomfort. But you are slogging. You are slogging through the water. Things are going to maybe be a little heavy for a little bit for you. You're going to handle it easily and well. So if you're expecting heavy, the water's not really, it's not rough or anything. But if you're expecting things to be super easy, no, you're going to have to work for it a little bit, but just a little bit. Okay?
Kimberly W. asks, do you have any idea when I will be moving?
March. If you don't move in March, it'll be June.
Lily Dulo asks,
hey Lily.
Hello ladies, Happy New Year. Do you see me committed this year, so much expectation to put on me this year. Everybody has already been married. I am the very last one. Haha, thank you.
Somebody has to be the last one. Not only do I see you married, I see that you may also have a young one on the way by the end of the year. So that should be exciting. And you'll be a fabulous mom because I've seen you with enough kids.
Lila Q asks, how is Mike feeling about me?
Lila?
Lila, Lila.
No, I just wanted to make sure I had it right.
Yeah. Get on the couch. Hey.
He's going to throw up
Yeah, I know, Mother. Read. I give at him.
Okay. What I get about Mike is that he's tentative. There's a hesitancy there. And the hesitancy doesn't come from who you are. It comes from his ability to be ready for who you are. He's not sure that Mike doesn't not sure that he is the correct person for you. And it's not 100% that he believes that way. It's just there's a question in his mind whether or not that is something that both of you would be happy with. So I do believe that things are moving in a very positive way. Don't expect it. I'm not telling you not to expect it, but it will depend on whether or not he decides that he can give you what you want, or he decides he cannot give you what you need. And so if he walks away, it's for both of your good, not just because I'm not going to do it. Okay, so it's because he's a thinker, and he's thinking it through for the best. Okay.
Beautiful Aries asks, can you tell me what's going to happen in the next 6 months between my boyfriend and me?
So, first of all, I can give you what's going to happen from this perspective. Tomorrow, you may change the energy and something else will happen. Nothing is written in stone. And with you, if people have told you that your future is set in stone, they're wrong. There is nothing set in stone. So what I'm about to tell you, and I haven't even looked yet, don't panic, is not set in stone. I think at the moment, the boyfriend is a little hesitant, a little too much. There's just a little too much energy between the two of you. If you can back off a little bit and give him time to breathe a little more, and because his energy is a little bit on overwhelm. So if you can back off a little bit and allow him space, the chances are things will straighten out. If you push too much right now, he's going to go into so much overwhelm that he's just going to say, I can't deal with this, and run away. If you don't, and if you allow him space to breathe, he will come back. And in 6 months, I can see you, the two of you, very happy. So pay attention to what you're asking of him and how much you're asking of him. Because if you can feel him pulling away, you are probably pushing into his space just a little bit. And one thing you can do is give him a little booklet that says, today you get a free hug, tomorrow you get a free kiss, something cutesy, but not demanding. Okay, and that can open things up. Sorry, my dog can open things up to lightheartedness. Don't be so stressed, because it's stressing him out even more. Okay, he is not trying to run away from you. He's just trying to breathe right at the moment. Okay, good luck with that.
Kesha W asks, hello ladies, happy new year. Is Brian my soulmate?
And I hate to tell you this, but the answer I don't believe is yes. Having said that, soulmates are not necessarily the best choice for a relationship or a lover. It's better to have somebody who's a soul. And I'm assuming when you say soulmate, you mean twin flame, which is where I was coming from the answer. A soulmate can be your dog. It can be somebody you just get along with really well for the time being. So in that case, yes, you're soulmates. If you're thinking is your twin flame, no, and you're lucky. Having a soulmate is somebody you can have a great relationship with. You can have a lifetime with, and you can laugh and you can joke and you have fun and you don't rub each other the other way. I, on the other hand, have a twin flame, and it's powerful. It's exciting. We fight quite a lot because we're too similar and we're too different. Okay. And having said that, I wouldn't give it up for the world, but we're also not together.
Maria Y asks, is MP still involved with the woman I caught him cheating on me with?
I get a strong yes. I would give up on that. I would move on. I wouldn't worry about it anymore. You're wasting time. Honestly, you're just wasting time by worrying about this thing. You just move on. You don't want somebody back who cheated on you, because once the cycle begins, it continues. So it comes back to you, cheats on somebody else, comes back to you, cheats on somebody else. It will go on and on. Go find somebody who deserves you, who you deserve. Okay? Don't waste your time.
Tay Tay asks,
Hey, Tay Tay.
hello, are there any messages for me?
This is a strange message. They told me, they said, start talking about a swan. But, okay. So for many years now, you've been sort of the gosling. You've been growing up. You've been evolving. Now you are the swan. Now you are going to be the one to grow and be in charge of your fate. And I know you're looking for a mate. Don't be so... It doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect for each other. Just enjoy. Go with the joy. If it doesn't work, move on. Don't fall in love. Not for a few months. I promise you, 3 months. It's just the beginning stage. And that's the fun stage. Don't fall in love. Don't be so picky. And yes, you do want perfect. You're not going to get perfect. We're human. But you are now a swan. It is time to fly. And that was quite mixed.
Julie J asks, Happy New Year, lovely people. I'm wondering if I will be able to buy my own apartment / accommodation to live in sometime in the near future. I'm assuming in the near future?
I got a yes for that, actually. And it seems to me it's something that you're going to be very proud of. Whether it's exactly what you want or not, or exactly the size you want or not, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know it's exactly what it is, something that you're exactly delighted with when you walk in and you make it your own.
And you can tell I don't read ahead because she also added, I know it won't happen this year because I'm recovering financially. But
you might be surprised, actually. From what I understand, and I'm going on what Cryon says, and I think Cryon is my go-to channel. He says that money is going to bounce back a lot faster this year than people think it will. And I've listened to him like 20 odd years. Honest to God, he's never been wrong.
Cassie Sue asks, I've been thinking about learning a new skill, BQH. I'm wondering if it will help me streamline the modalities I already use. I can feel something awesome coming towards me. Is that part of it?
I don't know what BQH is.
Oh.
I'm going to go on total intuition here, and I think yes. I have no idea what BQH. I have no idea what that is. But if you're a practitioner, I have a feeling anything you do this year is going to be a plus. It's going to enhance you. And you're right. Something joyful is coming this year. And with you're a practitioner, then we're going to work our butts off this year. There is a prophecy that there's a suggestion that a minimum of 10 million people are going to wake up this year. I think it's more. Because 10 million people, and if you figure 10 million people in a world of 7-8 billion, it's not very much. So I think if you're a practitioner, you're going to work hard this year. So yeah, go ahead and learn it. Everything will become in handy. Just after a while, remember it's time to stop learning and time to do.
Shavinder Kahir asks, will Jose reach out to me this year?
I don't think so. Not at the moment. But remember, I said a little bit earlier that nothing is written in stone. I feel at the moment that he's scared and running scared, and it has more to do with the fact that you seem to know too much. That he's afraid. He's more afraid not of you, but of the way you seem to have a bit of energy or power, and he's afraid of the power. So I yes, I don't feel he is this year, but at the same time, that can change if he suddenly realizes or comes to understanding that what you do and what you are is not necessarily bad. Okay.
Doreen 888.
Hey,
asks,
Doreen.
Hi, ladies. Do you have any messages from the dragonfly for me? Thank you.
From the dragonfly. Let's see. Interesting message. They said that when you hang the dragonfly up, then you will notice that your life has shifted and changed, and that things will become brighter. And that, yes, that is that is sort of an oxymoron. But when you hang the dragonfly up, your life will become brighter and more cheerful, and you will see things more clearly. Yes. And the reason that's funny is because Doreen has a lamp that has a dragonfly on it. It's a beautiful lamp, by the way.
Lena Mutnaska. Sorry.
That's all right. Just go with Lena.
Asks, hello, beautiful ladies. Happy New Year. Filled with many blessings. If
You too.
I may, any messages about my love life? Thank you.
I think this is going to be a good year for you. I see you at least in the beginning parts of the year. I'm not checking deep far, but I see your energy being happy and light. And I think it has more to do with you than with the your love life, because you are looking at yourself and seeing your own value. And because you value yourself, you attract the energy of somebody who values you. So good things are coming your way because you have learned that you are valuable. Okay. Good show, lady.
Mimi asks, what does Dario think of me?
Dario. He actually does think of you, which is really interesting. He thinks, and I think most men feel this way. Most men don't understand. They have no clue what a woman is all about. And he's no exception. He has this look of confusion on his mind. It's like, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I don't know how to deal with the situation. And I have no answer for that, to be honest, because men do not think like women. I feel that there's a strong attraction for you, and he's quite interested, but honestly, he doesn't have a clue how to deal with what's the situation. It might be that you need to gently and subtly let him know what the next step is. But subtle. It's got to be his idea, not your idea.
Astha asks, hello, I hope you're well. Please tell me if my internal healing is on a more positive side.
Your internal healing. There's still a little bit to go, but you're doing remarkably well. And as you heal, I think physically you'll find that you're healing spiritually, and that is, I think, more. I think that's a great boon for you. So two things are happening for you. You're physically becoming stronger and more aware. Unfortunately, while you're healing, you're also having to leave behind. You have to leave behind many people that you actually have loved in the past, and that is an unfortunate side effect of becoming healthy. But you need to do that. Okay.
Jennifer Schwab asks, hello, hope you're having a wonderful day. Does Spirit have any messages for me? Thank you.
Well, first of all, they're very excited for you because this year is going to be a really positive year, and you're going to have a lot of good messages come your way. And they're actually congratulating you because you are actually listening. And I've read a few. I said this. Many people have said this to you. You're actually starting to look after yourself, and so they're giving you applause for looking after yourself. So things are moving positively for you. And they're smiling. The guides are smiling. I do believe this year is going to be a lot easier than last year. In many, many forms. It seems to be a holistic shift. Okay.
Miriam M asks, any messages from my guides?
So the guides are very friendly today. They're kind of freaking me out because usually they're clowns, and today they're not being clowns. They're being very, very friendly and nice, and your guides are actually waving at you and giving you a thumbs up, telling you, yeah, you're doing well. Things are going well for you. Well, not so much they're going well for you, but that you've done well. And I do believe, though, I can give you the same message I gave a lot of other people. Life is going to speed up. Life is going to get fast. So, but they're pleased with you. And they're being friendly. Very friendly. And guides are always friendly, don't get me wrong. They just don't usually go, oh, hi, you're doing really well. Usually they do other things in different ways. So yeah, things are going well for you, and congratulations.
Tanya 53 asks, Happy New Year. Will I ever move in with my future partner? Have you met them yet?
I'm sorry, that's an interesting question, an interesting way of phrasing it. Will you ever move in with your future partner?
Because I feel like that answer is potentially yes, regardless.
Yeah, I think so, unless it was meant in a different way. Mm-hmm. So you will move in with the partner that you're meant to be with, and yes, I do see you in a relationship. Whether it's the one you're thinking of or not, I'm not sure. But yes, you will be. You have a relationship coming, and it will be fun. It will be work. Most relationships that are worth having are work.
Jennifer Schwab says, I hope your fur baby's tummy feels better soon. Healing energy sent for him.
Thank you so much. I was going to ask if anybody would like to help him out because he's at
that stage where he's not really up to eating, but he's hungry.
Yeah.
I gave him a couple of gravel.
Couple?
Yeah, I gave him a ginger gravel and then a sleepy time gravel.
Okay, so it should cook in pretty soon.
It should probably already be kicking in. I'm wondering if maybe it's partially I'm a bit hungry, or I need to tell my stomach I'm not actually hungry because food is disgusting right now.
Yeah.
You know how that in between I'm kind of hungry, but I just finished throwing up, so food's not that appetizing.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yes, Tully is. He's our gray-haired.
Yeah, he's the one that gives us gray hairs. He's the one that keeps us up at night. He's our baby.
He's a boo boo.
Yeah.
He's a little boo boo.
He's the one that trips going upstairs.
Or brains himself sneezing.
Yeah,
He'll
he
sneeze
sneezed
and,
and then
headbutt
hit his
the
head on the
floor.
floor. He's a huge character.
He is. He's hilarious.
We love him very much.
We feed them raw food,
Frozen food
frozen food.
in the
And-
mornings, only in the mornings.
Yeah. And sometimes, depending on how hungry he is, he'll. You know how horses, when they have balls and play with the balls, they like throw it and kick it and buck on it and stuff? He does that with his food.
And it's so funny.
It's hilarious.
We sit there and we laugh with him because he's having so much fun.
Yeah, but if we try to take a video of it, he stops and just eats like a normal dog.
Yeah.
So we have a hard time catching it on camera, but we would like to.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Camille Harrison says hello.
Hi, Camille.
Doreen 888 also says, hope he's feeling better soon.
Yeah, me too.
Earth Angel asks, what do my guides encourage me to study right now for a career?
For a career.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to answer that one. I can give you a general idea, but this is a you question. You have a really bright, inquiring mind. You get really pissy with people occasionally, but you're also really good with people. So a career where you can start out working with people, but you will evolve to not working with people might be a really good choice for you.
Are you done?
I think so.
Okay. This is a new name, so I'm sorry if I butcher it. Anne El Fakiri asks, hello, Happy New Year. Are there any messages for me for this year?
So instantly, I got a picture for you of the sun shining down on you. And I think today the guides are being particularly gentle because it's the new year and we're supposed to celebrate. But the light seems to be shining down on you, which generally means there's a lot of spiritual growth. Whether you count it as spiritual growth or just learning, there's a lot of that coming for you. But it seems to me you get a lot of aha minutes. And I love aha moments. I live for aha moments. I'm not quite finished.
Okay.
Okay, yes. In life, and I think this holds true for every single person on here, life is going to speed up. Go ahead.
Camille Harrison asks, before we go, what are the others saying? Messages.
Yeah, no, I know.
Took me a minute to.
What are they saying? So your mom is quite pleased with you. She's quite pleased with the way things are coming down. Your dad listens to your mom. Your aunt is busy chatting away like crazy. And it's like they're busy celebrating on the other side, but their mom's really, really delighted with everything that's happening for you right now. So with your son, with everything. They are pleased, and please put out some more bananas and coffee. They like their coffee and they want bananas. Good luck. But they're right now they're happy for you and they're happy with you.
Alicia Arzola asks, "Hey there, just wondering if there are any messages from my guardian angels. My dad passed away 4 months ago, and I have been seeing a lot of angel numbers lately."
Okay, well, I'm gonna actually talk to your dad. He's 4 months. He should be there. He should be able to come out now and talk to you easily. So your father was a bit shaken up when he moved from this side to the other side. It was not, he was anticipating something totally different from what he got. I think that you must have talked to him a little bit about the other side, because he's kind of saying thank you to you for making it easier, his transition easier for him, so that he knows. But there's still a sense of being shaky, that he's still a little shocked. He's still in a little bit of shock, but he's telling me that to tell you that you were right, and his energy is becoming lighter. He's lightening up. And okay, I don't understand this imagery, but there's a bowl and he's handing you a bowl, and I can't tell what's in it or anything. There's a bowl, he's handing it to you, and it's like an offering. And he's sending, of course, he's sending his love to you. Okay, good luck with that.
Naya asks, "How will Ron accept / progress when I break up with him?"
How
will Ron process when I break up with him? How will he react?
Yeah, no, he'll be angry. His first reaction is anger, hurt, WTF. Then he will close down. And so whatever you have with him, get it out beforehand, because you'll lose anything that's left behind. It will take him a long time to forgive and forget. It's not something that's going to turn into, well, yeah, a couple of weeks down the line, we're friends. Not going to happen for a while. Having said that, it's probably a good choice, that what you're choosing, because he cannot grow and become more until he understands that there are different ways of dealing with life. Okay, good luck with that.
Shanu says, "Thank you so much. Beautiful message." Lily Dulo says, "Haha, so nice. Thank you a lot."
I want pictures.
Spirit Feather says, "Yeah, I had a feeling he wasn't being truthful about what he really wanted by sending me that email. Thank you." Beautiful Aries says, "Okay, I will make sure to give him space. My mom doesn't like him, and she hooked me up with another guy, and now I've been stressed trying to figure things out."
Well, you know what? Your mom doesn't live your life. But having said that, moms often have good intentions. You have to live your life your way, though, because it's your lessons, not her lessons. So good luck with that. But don't get stressed. Just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. and see what the universe has to offer you.
Keisha says thank you.
You're welcome.
Silver Bangle asks, Happy New Year. Any messages from my guides?
Happy New Year, Bangle. So the messages are almost universally the same today. So they're showing me, they're standing up, and they're showing me motion. They're standing up like, okay, now we're going to start moving. We're going to start working. Things are going to start changing. And it's like they've been sitting there waiting for a while. And it's not because you're not ready. It's because the situations were not ready, but the situation has shifted and changed. Having said that again, you've still got a little bit of time before it gets really, really rushed. I think come February, you want to hang on to your hair because things are going to speed up. Good luck on that. Whatever you're working on, I think you're just about finished and you're moving on to something new. Or it's a continuation of continuation of what you've done, but on a different area. Things are going to shift dramatically, and it might actually have something to do with your living space is going to shift as well. Good luck.
Cassie Sue says BQH is beyond quantum healing. It's like QHHT, but you can do distance sessions. Thank you for your insight.
Okay, so yes, that would be really good for you. I'm also going to suggest really, really strongly that you take the lessons, learn the information, put it aside, make it your own, and don't follow other people's ways of doing things. Make it yours. See, I can do those things. I'm really good at it. I can reach out in the energy and I can ruffle your hair. But I've never taken a course. So make it your own. You can have those little pieces of paper on the wall, but they're just pieces of paper. I can have a dozen pieces of paper on the wall because I've got a daughter who does graphic designs. Make the energy yours. Own the energy. Okay? Good luck. You don't need a piece of paper to be qualified. What you need is belief in yourself. You already have that information. You're just remembering that information. Okay?
Tay says, thank you. That's a beautiful message. Don't worry. I don't expect perfect. And I've already been telling myself that it may not last forever. I'm being optimistic, but not getting my hopes up.
I don't think I apologize. I don't think it will last forever. I think you're going to have fun first, then find the love of your life. And the mark is on fun. Have fun, enjoy, get to know. Okay.
Laura J says many thanks. Or Julie J, sorry.
That's good.
I mixed two names together.
That's all right. I did that yesterday really badly.
Yes, but you did that with one person's name.
That's true. I
mean, just as bad, mind you. I tease her because I'm her daughter and she still gets my name wrong.
That's true. So. I have to stop and think about who are you?
Yep.
That's because I think in energy. I don't think in names.
Laura C says, hello, my friend M is here listening with me and he would like to know when do you see him and his new girlfriend of 3 months breaking up? Why are you already jumping the gun? Why? If
you see yourself breaking up, just do it and go move on and get something new and exciting. But also, let me see him. You can talk.
I was just going to say, if you don't see yourself breaking up with her, don't put that energy out there.
Really, yes. And your girlfriend is going, WTF? Why are you doing this? I was quite content. And now you're putting out energy that's making me just unhappy. And what the heck? Okay. So don't put it out there. Don't make it something.
Don't worry about the worst case scenario until
it happens.
things happen. Yeah.
And if it's already happened, just go ahead and get rid of that relationship. Honest to God, don't hang on to stuff that you don't need.
That said, if you can also work it out, try working it out if you really like this person.
But my feeling is your heart is somewhere else.
Yep.
And I would think go with the heart rather than the energy. And the heart is definitely somewhere else.
All right. We're next. Doreen says.
We're next.
We're next.
Did we ask a question?
No, but I got lost.
Oh, okay. But you said we're next.
WHERE. Not we are. Doreen says, wow, I was thinking just about that lamp as if it is a transit time until it hangs. Thanks.
Better get that lamp up fast.
SLSL says, hello, ladies. Sogol says, hi, ladies.
Hey, Sogo.
Any advice from my guides on how to best deal with my family members right now? Don't.
If you don't have to.
If you don't have to, don't.
You know, I don't feel that the lesson is yours. I feel the lesson is theirs. So unless there's a immediate necessity, it just is what it is. And yeah, I don't think there's a big deal. And having said that, please, Sogo, get in contact with me so I can arrange for you to go on with Nicola not next week, but the week after. We are definitely looking forward to that.
Greek Maria asks, hi.
You're together, right?
Yeah. What do you see for me and my fooling in 2020?
And my what?
My fool. But
okay. Yeah.
Her phone.
No. That's what she meant to write.
No, but she wrote. It came out fooling.
Yeah.
Because I think she forgot to put a space in between full and in 2020.
Okay.
Or 21, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, the first day of this new year.
Yeah, you're putting me on the spot. You know that, Greek Maria.
I mean.
Hang on.
It's your job.
Yeah, but you can put me on the spot quietly. Okay. Unfortunately, I see a bit of the same. I think this is one where you are the one in charge of dealing with it and not dealing with it. I don't see courage occurring very quickly at all. And at least for the next 6 months, there is a waffling energy there that just does not seem to want to release itself. It depends how much you love that person, how much you want to put up with it. And me being you, I suspect you're going to love that person deeply for a long time until A, you suddenly don't, or B, you're together fully. Having said that, the last half of the year, you have a higher chance of being together fully. Higher chance, not 100%.
SLSL asks, who's coming towards me in love this year?
No, okay, now this is the guides I understand. And I got the song Dancing Fool in my head. That was the first thing I got. Dancing Queen. It's Dancing Queen, but I got Dancing Fool. So listen to Dancing Queen by ABBA, but change the word queen to fool and see that's who's coming towards you in love. I would recommend you wait for even the second or the third person to come to show interest because, yeah, dancing fool, it may not be what you're looking for, but there is definitely action happening for you.
Astha says, yes, true, thank you. Krista Charlton asks, can I ask, please, if my guides have any messages for me? Thank you.
What's her name?
Krista
Krista.
Charlton.
It's just the first name I didn't hear. You probably need to spend time on your own. You get away from the maddening crowd, so to speak. I don't know if you can do that, but if you can, please try to find a way to spend time with just you. What they showed me was it was a pretty little creek out in the woods, and you climbing down to this creek to look at the rocks and things that are up, that are in the water and the pebbles, and exploring, doing things for yourself. Okay, now I think that's the key one, doing things for yourself. So look after you.
Spirit Feather says, I will send him some energy too. I'm assuming she means Tolly.
What could be Lewis?
Yeah, but Tolly
He does need
has
it.
gotten a lot better in the last half hour.
His energy is calming down.
Maria Herrera says, hello,
hey, Maria.
both of you. Any chance changes coming my way? Thank you.
There's something that's stopping the changes coming your way, and I can't put my finger on it. I think it has to do with maybe how you feel about things. Maybe there's a touch of fear that if you change too much, you won't have control. And I guess this basically means you're going to have to let go of control. And every time I see you, I see cookies. Baking, spending time in the kitchen. Your kitchen seems to be the heart of your home. So when you're in the kitchen and you're doing things, know that you're supported. Know that you have a great deal of guides and energy around. And when you don't want to take a step, know that you can and are totally supported in taking that new step. Okay, good luck.
Jennifer Schwab says, thank you. That was a message I loved hearing about this year. Between the grandbaby and the move we want to make this year, I will be so busy. I've been trying to listen more, slow down, give me TLC.
Yes. Then your guides are actually saying that's really, really positive.
Camille Harrison sends prayer hands and an angel
Thank you.
Smiley face. Hazel Gabara says good evening.
Hey, Hazel. Yeah, we actually, it's good afternoon.
We're not evening until.
Well, where we are, we're afternoon.
Yeah. Where are we? Cassie Sue says, I plan on mixing all the things I do together to make it mine. Thank you so much.
Good.
Tay Tay says, I will have fun. It will be nice. It will be a nice experience. Hazel Gabara says, I could use a healing.
We can send a clearing. I can do that. I will do it afterwards. I think he's getting better.
Yeah, no, he was. Anyhow,
Yep, Lyra of us. This will be the last one.
Yeah. Beautiful Aries, just let us get through the rest of the questions, and then if we're up to it.
Oh no, I'm
Sure.
fizzling out a little
Okay.
bit. Sorry, I won't be doing two for. I'll be back next Friday though.
Yeah.
We are, if you go on Wisdom Seekers Facebook page, we will be having on to Monday we will be having not an interactive, but we will be talking about raising spiritual children, which is kind of exciting. And we do have a lot of, what do you call that? Segues. I mean, Elizabeth and I are the queens of segues.
Okay. We will get to the questions that we can.
But I'm a little distracted because I'm a poor little boy.
Yeah. And it's been over an hour. So
Yeah,
if we don't get to you.
I will be back next Friday. And we do have interactives during the week.
On Facebook.
On Facebook.
Links are in the description.
It's not always, but I mean, yesterday we had this fabulous Prophecy 2021. And I highly recommend it. There's a lot of good information in there.
Okay. Sogol says, thank you for the guidance. It definitely resonates. I will be in touch. Hazel Gabara says, anything for me? Or are you up to answering?
Oh, I didn't answer that, did I?
No. Oh. Just lie down.
So what your guides are asking you to do is maybe try to talk to them more. Try to communicate yourself, because you're quite capable of hearing them and you just don't trust what you're getting. And they're saying, basically what I get is they're kind of tired of yelling at you, because you can hear them easier than that. And trust yourself. And all you have to do is sit down with a cup of something, coffee, tea, ginger ale, it doesn't matter, and be calm and quiet. Be calm and quiet and just listen, which means you've got to stop the mind chatter. You can't hear them unless you stop the mind chatter. And that's how come I can hear, is because I stop the mind chatter and I listen. And when I listen, it's very easy to hear your guides. Good luck with that.
Diane Osborne asks, hello ladies, wondering if my guides have any messages for me. Thank you.
Water. And you need to be around water. It can be any form of water. It can be calm water. It can be exciting water. It can be water sports. It can be sitting by the beach. It can be sitting in the bathtub. But water is a very special way for you to clear your energy and and drink a lot of water too. It seems to be a medium for you to expand what and who you are. Having fun with water was a big part of that answer. Okay.
Krista Charlton says thank you. Hazel Guevara says thank you. Divine Empress Tarot 1111 asks, does my Lord Shiva love/follow allow me if I keep his idol with me always?
Of course, but you don't need to keep the idol with you. The idol it's just it's just a tangible thing to remind you of what you're doing. Lord Shiva, you think of him, he's there. And he doesn't follow you. He engulfs. His energy is around you. It's supportive. It's caring for you. Trust you. Trust. This is what you're not doing. You're not trusting that you're important enough to be there for him to be there for you. Trust. Please trust yourself. Trust that you are special.
And this goes for any god. If they demand full, you're the only thing I ever think about, they're not gods. They're not people you should worship.
Well, no, Lord Shiva wouldn't feel
No,
that.
but I'm just throwing this out there. If there is a god that says, I am the one, the only, worship me every single time you breathe, that is not a god you should worship.
Yeah, because that would be something that would happen naturally with you, as you grow and become more spiritual. You just naturally have that energy. You breathe. It's a spiritual act. You exhale. It's a spiritual act. You think it's a spiritual act. It's just something that goes along with being spiritual. And everything's spiritual.
You don't need to continuously confirm that your Lord, your God, your whatever loves you.
Because
honestly,
he does. He does. Otherwise, he wouldn't be a Lord Shiva, would he?
And he wouldn't be yours.
Yeah. So, yes, just trust that you are valuable.
Jennifer Schwab says, thank you, beautiful ladies, so much for your time and energy. I hope the rest of your day is lovely. Happy New Year's to you and to everyone in the chat. Namaste.
Namaste.
Are you up for one more, or are we good?
One more.
Okay. Sharon Sadowski asks, will my new year bring me joy? I have been in the dark night of the soul for 2 years.
2 years is a long time. Tell the universe this. I have learned my lesson. I have learned it well. I ask you, universe, to release me from this energy. Say it out loud. Trick is, you've got to mean it. If you don't mean it, the universe knows, won't answer. Say it out loud. It works better when you say it out loud. And I would never have believed that, but it makes a huge difference. And having said that, let's go check. If you allow yourself to move through the energy, it will whoosh you out the other side, probably a month and a half. And it could be an hour and a half. And you just whoosh out into the sunshine. And then it's toboggan fast down the hill. So good luck. You have this ability. Ask. You know what they say, ask and you shall receive. Ask, mean it, and you shall receive. And tell them, I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson well.
Beautiful Aries says, thank you. Divine Empress says, thanks a lot, dear ladies, for your support and guidance.
No, anytime.
And let's wrap it up before we get more questions.
Okay, I do have a reading coming up that I got to get ready for. So, namaste, namasko. And to talk to you in a week. Unless I see you Monday, Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time this week. Hopefully, I'm trying to talk one of my readers into doing an interactive on Thursday on Facebook, Wisdom Seekers, then back to me on Friday. Namaste. End stream.